In 1930, the Republican-controlled House of Representatives, in an effort to alleviate the effects of the, anyone? The Great Depression, passed the, anyone? A tariff bill, the Hawley-Smoot Tariff Act, which, anyone raised or lowered? Raised tariffs in an effort to collect more revenue for the federal government.
Box. Look in the purple box. What is the next word that is down there? Yes? Right here. Put your finger on it, please. I need the tracking finger going. Especially. What do we think that sounds like? What is that root word in there? Miss Wiggins taught you about root words. What is that root word that would be in specially? Yes. Special. What does it mean to be special, Kamani?
It's something that you very, very like and is important.
Something that you like a lot and is important to you.
When I was in New York City, my evaluation consisted of 2 full lesson observations, so full 45-minute period or full 90-minute period observations by my principal that I knew when they were going to happen. And I was rated just based on, I wasn't sure what, just satisfactory or unsatisfactory.
Under impact, I'm evaluated through a few different lenses, one of which is the observation. So 5 times throughout the year, I am observed 3 times by my principal and 2 times by a master educator.
Those observations lead to a score, 1 through 4. And those scores are an average of a 9-point rubric that they use to evaluate us.
Between 5 evaluations throughout the year, you get a pretty good picture, because 1 observation or 2 observations I don't feel are enough for me to really know my practice as a whole.
I'm also evaluated by my students' test scores. There are about I think just less than 500 teachers in DCPS that are evaluated through test scores. Being that my students took a DCCAS examination last year, they can measure their growth from 3rd grade to 4th grade. And that is 50% of my evaluation. The observations are 35%.
Throughout the year, there's teachers that are identified based after the first round of observations. The district sort of identifies where across the districts are most teachers scoring the lowest. And then we do a professional development day. All teachers around the district do a professional development day based on that.
Hard to work in these conditions. I'm just a number, so call me crazy. Hey, I'm a teacher, and this is crazy. We're all just numbers, a bunch of data, and all our schools now get a grading. I'll get my eval, keep teaching maybe. Before this came into my life, teaching was not bad. It wasn't so bad. It wasn't so bad. Now rises cloud in my skies, and you should know that the stress is so bad. Keep teaching, maybe.
We got no class, and we got no principal, and we got
A system such as Impact, I believe, is definitely very helpful for the growth of teachers in their profession. The main reason is because just like we set up our very clear expectations for our students in the classroom, there are very clear expectations for us while we're teaching.
Under the Impact system, my practices changed pretty dramatically. I've changed the way that my classroom runs. We every day start out by reading an objective for the day, and we actually talk specifically about why is it that we're learning this every single day, and how does it relate to what we're learning this unit, and then how does that relate to what we're learning this year. So we have that conversation every day, and I'm never used to do that.
Some of the positive things that have changed about my teaching as a result of Impact, I am much more objective driven in my lessons now, and I think I'm more clear with myself and my students in terms of exactly what we're going to be learning that day and how we're going to get there. And that's been helpful to me. That's been a point that I needed to develop, and I feel like I've moved pretty far along with that.
It's good to have somebody like kind of let you know objectively, this is what I'm seeing and this is really excellent.
If a district is committed to closing the achievement gap, we do need to be holding all teachers accountable for preparing our students for reading and math.
I do want to be a highly effective teacher, so show me what that looks like.